Today I'll be sharing with you a few common mistakes that we make that love to grow. So grab your pen, your pencil, your notepad, your diary, and jot down these so that you can apply what you need to apply so that your ear can start growing the way that you feel comfortable to embrace and to just to feel like you achieve your hair health journey. So, first thing first, just want you should know that our ear grows zero point 0.5 inches per month. So, in total, your ear should be 6 inches in length or excess 6 inches length for the ear. Yes, so 6 inches or ear grows 6 inches per year. That is the healthy pattern for natural ear growth cycle. Okay, so another thing that you should know that over manipulation and excess styling. So for instance, you are doing like constantly combing out your hair, brushing your hair, and tight hairdos such as braids, ponytails, and extensions. These what this does, it leaves the hair being into poor state as it relates to it triggers alopecia. Yes, it does trigger early alopecia, which we do not want for our hair and our scalp because alopecia is very difficult to treat. So the reason why we find ourselves tend to go down that lane is because of these excessive, constantly manipulation of our hair and scalp. So that's that. So another tool is heat damage. When I'm saying heat damage, we are talking about every time, every day we wash with air, we use the blow dryer, we use the curling iron, we use what else we use? Yes, curling one, curling iron, flat iron, blow dryer, these things. If we keep using it, especially at high temperatures, that is the what we need to bear in mind, that the temperature of our blow dryer should not be high. It should not be high. So what is the amount that we should put our blow dryer at? So if you have a blow dryer that has cold, hot, and warm, you gauge it on the warm selection. That way you don't use a lot of heat to dry your ear or to straighten your ear, causing your ear to be more detangled, right? So what this does, when you use high temperatures from these tools, what it does, it damage the scalp of your hair. The heat damage the scalp of your ear, and if your scalp is damaged, your ear won't produce new growth. It's gonna break. It's gonna break the entire ear if we constantly use the high steaming heat temperatures, right? So if it not just only that, it will break the lens. So like the old growth that you have, after time you will see it start breaking and you're wondering, oh, it's dead end. No, it's not dead end. It is your ear breaking off because of the high heat. Okay. The third reason why our ear is not growing is because of chemical treatments. I know a lot of person don't like when I mention this, but it is the truth. If we constantly use chemical treatments on our hair, such as hair relaxers, if we use it over time, it does. That's over time. The moment we use it in our ear, as much as our ear feels more soft and manageable and straight, our ear is dead. If you think about it, if you can relate to what I'm saying, our ear is dead. It is dead. The moment you apply chemical to your ear to convert it, to loosen it, it is dead. It is the truth. Okay? It is the truth. And what it does, it weakens the protein in our ears. These relaxers, it weakens the protein in our ear. That's a key factor, what it does, you know. And what it also does, it leads to length retention. Yes, it reduce. It don't lead. It reduce length retention. So that's why you have to constantly get a clip. Even though getting your clip, it is healthy for the ear, so the ear grow. Your ear is already dead. So pretty much the reason why your ear is breaking off is not because when you're having these chemicals, not because it is it needs to no, it's because what it does, these chemical constantly applying this chemical, it rips the hair, it breaks the hair. Yes, it does. You could use all the moisturizer, this, that. You can't start to get a clip. You can't miss a clip because what the clip does, it helps it to groom it, but it's not doing much to your hair. So literally, what's coming out of the scalp of the hair itself, the new growth, that is what allows the hair to grow. But the entire body of the hair itself, it is dead. That's why persons, when they tend to transition from chemicals to natural hair, or if they start get their hair chemically treated and they have a lot of new growth, and you know the new growth sequence of the hair is not as uniform like the chemical straighten section of your hair, and when you use the comb, it just rip the hair because the body of the hair itself, it is dead. And what you find that when you constantly do that, the entire straightened ear, it removes and you just left a few strands of the straightened ear and then your new growth. So that's why individuals have to be constantly getting their ear retreat with the chemical, and so that you can maintain whatever that is there. But it's dead. The ear is dead. It's dead. I'm sorry. It's dead. If we are not taking if we're not taking our supplements, these are supplements such as vitamin D, protein, excessive fatty acids, iron. If we don't constantly take these supplements, our ear is going to break. And because our ear needs nutrients, our body needs nutrients too. So what that does, it helps your hair to grow. When you contain these things, the protein supplements, the biotin supplements, the iron supplements, the vitamin D supplements, what it does, it increases the follicles and it strengthens your hair shaft and strands. Taking those out of your diet, what it does, it reduces the hair growth and it also weakens your ear shaft. So you see the difference? Okay, so it's important. And our hair is made up of protein. Our hair major molecules of our hair is protein. It's built up on protein. So cutting out the protein, cutting out the biotin, cutting out the vitamin D, cutting out the essential acids, oils, I should say, it will weakens and also reduces your hair from growing. Another tip is that how we are taking care of our scalp. So poor scalp care, that will lead to your hair being damaged, because the scalp is the foundation of your hair. If you don't take care of the foundation, everything will crumble down. It is what it is. And so, by us taking care of the foundation of our hair, we have to ensure that our hair is clean and our scalp is clean. So, what does that help to do when we have clean hair and clean scalp? It nourishes the hair and the scalp. So, like the build up of oils and products that you apply to your hair, having clean hair, what it does, it allows the follicles to breathe, and also allows circulation of the scalp. You have to constantly do scalp massages, so also so that you can have blood flowing on the scalp, so that we can encourage our hair to grow. So like conditions such as like dandruff, if we don't have our scalp clean, dandruff is going to build up based on the products that we keep applying to the hair. And dirty hair, I should say, dirty hair, dandruff is going to build up. And once dandruff is built up now, our seborrheic built up, this will cause a negative effect into your hair growth cycle, to cause a negative effect. And these negative effects will be breakage, hair being damaged, hair being weakened, the scalp being affected, and the list goes on. So we also need to moisturize our hair. We have to moisturize our hair, hydrate it so that it doesn't have the dryness that we don't want it to have. If we don't do that, our hair is going to be dry, and this will cause the hair to, lead to breakage again, and that the hair will be stopped growing. It's going to be on a standstill and stop grow if we don't moisturize, if we don't massage the scalp, if we don't have clean hair, if we do like tight tension styles, if we don't take our supplements, and if we don't rest, all these things, if we don't eat right, these are the things that cause our hair to not grow. So this is the end of my mistakes that we make. I make, you make, that causes our hair